crackles with anticipation and the crowd roars with excitement. The players are poised on the edge of battle. We are broadcasting live from All Schools Media Express. And here we've got a real humdinger of a match for you. The mighty Prince Edward Tigers go head-to-head against the Eaglesvale Fire Spitters, who are hungry for a victory, ladies and gentlemen. We have students lining up to make tunnels as we speak, both for Prince Edward and for Eaglesville, ladies and gentlemen, as we are about to face an epic showdown. Right. Tonight, folks, so this afternoon, the sun is out, slightly coloring the air in the fields, and the atmosphere is seething with tension and anticipation. Will the underdogs win, or will Prince Edward live up to the hype that they've built over the past few years?
I'm JC, signing out.
Ready to support their fire spitters, also making their tunnel. Ladies and gentlemen, I see mascots everywhere. A tiger mascot from PE, an eagle mascot from Vale. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the match of the century. You don't see them? I promise I saw a mascot here. You didn't see a mascot? Don't worry, they'll bring it out. It was a beautiful looking mascot. I think we should all invest in one. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Right there, the tiger mascot from PE. Over there, sir. The field seems to be growing in excitement as we have tension of separation and division of schools. How will this match go, ladies and gentlemen? Please stay tuned.
Yeah, I think today we're gonna have a great time. You know, the Tigers are lining up that side. The first speakers are almost going to the well-known bush, which is a sacred place to be. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, let's have fun and stay tuned. Thank you.
Relax.
Schoolboy Rugby is in its best form this week. Schoolboy Rugby is in its best form this week, and we see a clash between Eaglesville and PE. Hopefully, we get an exciting match. What do you think, sir?
I agree with you. This is going to be an exciting match. One to remember. These two sides don't usually clash, but whenever they do, it is one for the history books.
Obviously, with PE playing a much higher league, we expect them to have a walkover. But obviously, Eagles are going to give them a fight because they're at home and they are off a very good win against CBC. So we'll see how it goes, sir.
Yes, I agree with you there. Their newfound confidence against their win over CBC is really going to matter here, and it'll really put them forward.
Now we have the turnout from Prince Edward, and we can see the boys are lively as they always are. We are shortly to see the boys enter the pitch shortly.
Yes. Eagles are currently in the woods, and it is tradition that they come out.
As you can hear, the PE boys are already chanting and singing. Hopefully the boys come in and give us a show.
Yes. What do you think about the score prediction?
So it's very hard to tell because both teams really want to win and they have a point to prove. In my opinion, I think PE has everything to lose. In my opinion, I think PE has everything to lose and Eagles has everything to win. because in this case, Eaglesville are the underdogs and PE are the undefeated champions from last season. So hopefully we get a game that is spectacular. And as we check, the referees are also warming up. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon once again. We have now received the team lists, and this is the Prince Edward starting 15. Number 1, we have Bongani Musipa. Number 2, we have Tafashe Ziki. Number 8, we have Takunda Chifamba, who is also the captain. Number 9, we have Western Rabunda. Number 10, we have Tatenda Kamubumbi. Number 11, we have Kudzai Fujijena. Number 12, we have Ethan Chitendeni. Number 13, we have Earl Chitendeni, mind me. Number 14, we have Nathaniel Gabi. Number 15, we have Milton Mukuru Nyorova. And for the subs, we have Tadiwa Nashechoto, who is also the vice captain. We have Tapiwa Nashechigubu, Mtamba Nasi Sibana, Mpindiwa Nathaniel, Danielson Sibanda. And as we can see, the boys are on the pitch, led by their captain Takunda Chifamba. Boys are spirited and hopefully they give us a show today.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and here's the first XV for Eaglesville. Number 1, Luther Lovu. Number 2, Alison Milanzi. Number 3, and also the vice captain, Tanatsiro Chikuyo. Number 6, Christian Matairano. Number 7, Dwayne Gomo. And Taombara Chivanga. And number 14, Tawonga Gori. Number 15, Darren Chakirai. And the impact players for today's squad are number 16, Craig Kamseta. Number 17, Liberty Makoto. Number 18, Jaden Yahori. Number 19, Anashe Matuku. Number 20, Petros Ghana. Number 21, Ethan Mawoko. Number 22, Berkeley Murombedzi. And number 23, Ryan Masocha. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fire Speeders are about to enter the field, being led by their captain, Tanaka Masawi.
As we can see, the Eaglesville boys are also fired up. Hopefully they also give us a show, and as they are the underdogs, they have everything to win in this game. So sit back, enjoy. Eaglesville won one of them in 2007 at the Court tournament. What do you think about that, sir?
I wasn't born yet, but I'm sure I overheard that it was a very close game and there was a lot of competition and tension. And today, hopefully, we expect the same result from our Kotko predecessors.
Obviously, with the teams now getting ready for kickoff, it's all in the players' hands, to be honest. We can say whatever we want to say, but at the end of the day, it's the players who are going to play, and let's hope they play to the best of their abilities and give us a show.
And to take us for kickoff is the captain, Tanaka Masawi. Ladies and gentlemen, the showdown is about to begin.
The referee is talking to his ARs, giving them the signal, and I think he has been given the go-ahead to start the game. And we will see a kickoff from the Eaglesville captain, Tanaka Masawi. Ladies and gentlemen, this is kickoff into PE.
Catch from the PE boys. Fantastic and strong, solid defense from Eagles so far. Oh, fumble from PE. The boys seem to be pressing hard.
As we can see, the Eaglesville boys lost the ball in contact, and it is from PE ball. As we can see, ladies and gentlemen, the Eaglesville boys have started on a very strong note, pressing them hard and rushing in defense. What do you think about that,
Yes, sir, I agree. They really show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first scrum of the match, and we can see
obviously expect the PE boys to clear their lines as they are in the red zone. Let's see how they play.
And balls in. Balls out. A big break from the 8th man. Lovely tackle. Oh, lovely. That's Tanaka Masawi right there. And balls down. Eagles will ball. Unfortunate fumble by Luther.
As you can see, both teams are experiencing jitters, and hopefully they can improve in the tempo of the game forward. Ladies and gentlemen, you can already hear the PE boys singing, and they are really in voice for this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second scrum of the game, and it appears that these two sides are evenly matched at the moment. What will PE do? Will they run the ball or will they kick? I guess we just have to wait and find out.
Ball in. 9 to 10, Kamubumbi. Oh, hard crush from the center, but losing the ball in contact. A lot of knock-ons early in the game. What do you think about that, sir?
I believe it's just a bit of a pre-game jitters. PE is a big side and it's not an easy task to take them on. But however, I have faith in my boys and they will come out victorious.
We have a center field scrum. What should the Eaglesville boys do?
I believe they should put their faith in Tawanangasha Hunde, the big boy, and play their land.
Bowling, Nolan Gomba to the 10 to the 13, the 13 to the 15, the 15 takes a carry. That is very good. Go forward, go from Eaglesville. To the 10, forward, the rush defense from PE. Very good to see. And it seems like PE committed a foul in the process. They knocked the ball on. Eaglesville ball.
Yet another scrum down as a result of a knock-on. I believe the boys need to really improve on this, and these critical moments are really going to be the deciding factors to who's going to come out victorious.
Despite how the game has been going for Printed, the supporters are in good spirits and they are singing very loudly, as you can hear in the background. What the Eagles will do this time? So you see better play from them and much go forward ball.
I believe they should stick to their structure and utilize their backline more and the offensive power that they have. I believe that PE will struggle against it and the build-up in pressure will eventually result in a try.
That captain, Tanaka Masawi, he played club rugby against these guys, and I'm sure he knows how they play and they know him too. What kind of a encounter is that going to be, sir?
I believe it might be a personal encounter for him as he has connections with both sides. However, right now he's behind the Eaglesville badge and everybody else who isn't is an opponent.
Eagles moving the ball to the 12, to the 13. The 13 takes a carry. And good ruck speed from the boys. Nolan Gomba to the 10 with the forward, and he takes a hit.
Nolan Gomba again. It seems to be a turnover to PE.
Seems to be a more caught by the ref, but it's Eaglesville ball. And Eaglesville play. And Masau with a kick. Ooh, I don't think that's a good one. Straight to the 15, and he's taken down. Can Eaglesville boys counter rug? Seems as if he dove into the rug. And he was off his feet, so he couldn't play that ball. And now PE, quick tap, and they are moving the ball now. Ooh, a big boober from the number 2.
PE seem to still be in possession. PE are moving the ball. Eagles' defense is well set. Lovely dummy by one of the twins. An unfortunate fumble by PE. Unfortunate knock on by PE, and they've conceded possession to Eaglesville. What will Eaglesville do this time?
Oh, unlucky from PE. That was a very good move with a very good dummy from Ethan Chitendeni. Hopefully the boys watch out for him because he's a very good player and he can break those lines, as you can see in ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Chidendi.
Yes, Ethan is a very good player. Let's see what Eagles will do this time. Their scrum time has been very questionable at times, but I hope they can do better.
Nolan Gomba to put the ball in. A stable scrum. Ball to Tanaka Masawi. Tanaka Masawi to Owu. Lovely run. Lovely run from the boys. Unfortunate.
Ooh, the 14 tried to kick over, but it was unsuccessful. Eagles will ball still. And you can see they're playing their phases. Ooh, big tackle from the PE forwards. And it seems as if the ball has been turned over. That is very bad from Eagles in possession. They should take care of the ball much better.
Yes, I believe so. They should not give PE the opportunity to counter-attack as they have now. However, there's been a forward pass by Prince Edward and a bit of a scuffle after the whistle. However, that's the beauty of the game. The boys are setting up for another scrum, and
what a massive hit from the number 11, Tawonga Gore. He is having a fantastic game so far. Hopefully the PE boys know that he is coming for blood.
so far we are evenly matched. No teams yet to strike first blood. However, in the next few minutes, something might change. Yet another scrum. Nolan Gomba to set the ball in. Nolan Gomba to Tanaka Masawi. Unfortunate fumble by Tanaka Masawi, however, it was a good recovery.
A lot of errors early on in the game from both sides. This is going to be a very long day, but hopefully the boys step up and they give us a show. Seems to be a lot of stoppages early on.
Yes, PE seem to be edging closer and closer to the Eagles try line. However, our defense is sound and hopefully we'll be able to drive them back.
It's PE ball in Eagles for half. What should they do, my friend?
I believe Eagles should stay solid in their defense. An 8th-man break to the 9, to the 14. The 14 has space, the 14 has space. Could it be? Try time, Prince Edward.
That was very bad defense from Eagles there, but give all credit to PE for the very good set-piece move. Ladies and gentlemen, Prince Edward have finally broken the lines and a conversion to come. 5-0 in favor of Prince Edward.
Yes, 5-0 in favor of Prince Edward. However, it is not always the first person to strike blood that comes out victorious. Eagles of Fire Spitters are still in the game, and as they huddle up to discuss their next plan, we await the conversion.
For the kick, we see Tatinda Kamuvumbi setting up the ball, getting his bearings and his angles right. Hopefully, he'll be able to get the ball over the post. A bit windy today, so that may affect his bearings, but hopefully he can get it through.
Yes, a good 10 always finds a way. And as we await the conversion. Unfortunate miss by Kamvumbi, and we are back to the center for the restart.
As we can see, he has just missed, so the score stays at 5-0 in favor of Prince Edward. What should the Eaglesville boys do? Do they bounce back or do they reflect on that error?
I believe there's a lot of reflection that needs to be done, and it needs to be done quick if they're still going to be in this game, and the next try has to be an Eaglesville one.
As we can see, the captain, Tanaka Masawi, taking us for the restart. That was a very bad kick from the captain, and it is Prince Edward ball, and I think they are going to take the line out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first line out of the game. I believe that it is Prince Edward's, and we're going to see how the set piece of a line out plays out. Hopefully the Eagles or defense will be up for it and will be able to match.
First line of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we can see a set piece move from the Prince Edward Tigers. The hooker with the ball, and the referee signaling the players to go back 10, both sides. The throw from the hooker is quite straight, very good line out from Prince Edward. And the 14 crushes in the midfield.
Yes, still Prince Edward ball, quick hands. Unfortunate fumble and knock on by Prince Edward, advantage to Eaglesville. Knock on by Prince Edward. Scrum down, Eaglesville ball.
You can already see both teams are implementing a very good rush defense, and that is the reason for the stoppages and the knock-ons. Hopefully, Eaglesville can get into the Prince Edward half from this set piece.
Yes. I reckon they're going to use their line.
The referee tells the players to scrum correctly and get their bind set.
As we wait for the scrum, Dolan Gomba to put it in. A bit of a messy ball there and a knock on by Eaglesville. They've conceded possession yet again to Prince Edward. Unfortunately, if they cannot maintain possession, then this might be a very long day in the office for the Eagles of Fire Spitters.
As we can already see, my friend, the PE Tigers are quite larger than the Eaglesville Fire Spitters. That is going to be a match, and hopefully the Eaglesville Fire Spitters can adapt to their size and match them up.
Yes, however, the pace of Eaglesville is very, very reputable, and I believe it will be enough.
The referee calls for a re-scrum because the ball isn't pushing correctly. He is now explaining to the players. Hopefully we'll get a better restart this time and the game flows.
Yes. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Prince Edward ball. Quick hands. Wait. Met well in defense. Penalty, Eaglesville ball. They decide to take it quick. No. They decide to kick for touch. Tanaka Masawi with the kick for touch.
As I mentioned earlier, the rush defense from Eaglesville has been working very well, and they got a turnover there. Lovely kick from Tanaka Masawi, gaining meters. And they now have a line out close to inside the Prince Edward Tigers half, 22.
Yes. I believe that if any fruitful result is to come for the Eagles or Fire Spitters, then they have to make an opportunity out of this line-out.
Let's see how the hooker throws the ball. I have mentioned earlier that it is a bit windy. The hooker, Alison Melanzi, with the throw, and it is straight, and they have taken it down Eaglesville. And they have now set up the move, and the 8-man peels out, and he is eventually taken to ground. The 9, oh my God. The 7 has cost the team with a knock-on. And now PE are on the go-forward ball.
Yes, still PE ball. Prince Edward still charging forward. Eagles are meeting them well in defense. Still Prince Edward ball. A potential break. No, they've brought him down. Advantage to PE. No, advantage to Eagles. Tawana Nyashawunga with a big carry. He's broken through, and he's brought down. Ball to Tanaka Masawi to Cheza. Held up.
And the ref takes it back for penalty advantage Eaglesville. What should Eaglesville do this time? As the line out didn't work the last time, what should we do, my friend?
I believe they should try again and fix their structures and believe in their system, as they do have a very fantastic coach, and Coach Su.
Coming from a very good Apartheid Trophy encounter, hopefully his boys know a thing, can learn a thing or two from the coach.
Yes, Coach John D'Souza is a man of very good reputation. Right now, it looks as if PE are wanting it more. Penalty to Eaglesville. What would they choose? Would they choose to go for poles or would they choose to run it? Tanaka Alison Milanzi with the ball. They are choosing to run it. Alison Milanzi with the ball. Alison Milanzi. The forwards seem to be going for a yardie. Try time, Eaglesville.
What a very good try from the Eaglesville boys. Yadi, pick and go. How do the PE boys respond? And now conversion to come. The score is tied at 5-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, a fantastic try indeed, and it has brought some livelihood to the Eaglesville fans. And we are expecting more to come from the Eaglesville boys. Tanaka Masawi with the conversion. A very fantastic boot the captain Tanaka Masawi has.
As we can see, the Eaglesville supporters have suddenly woken up with the excitement from the try scored. Hopefully Masawi can give them the lead with the conversion to come, ladies and gentlemen.
As he sets up and we patiently wait.
See the PE boys not respecting the kicker. And Masawi misses the kick.
Unfortunate kick from Masawi. However, Eagles was set up to receive, and Prince Edward with the restart. Takunda, do you still believe that Prince Edward are favored to win here, or is it the underdogs?
The underdogs want it more, as we can see from the past 4 or 5 phases, and hopefully they carry on that momentum. But obviously the PE boys, with their mentality, they are going to want to come back and bounce back and come back stronger than ever. So let's see how this restart goes, with Tatenda Kamumvumbi kicking us off.
Nice and high kick from Tatenda Kamvumbi. A good catch from Tawonga Chivanga. Still Eagles or ball. Nolan to Tanaka Masawi to Tanantiro Chikuyo to Christian Matarirano. He's brought down. Nolan Gomba again plays the ball to Tanaka Masawi. Unfortunate knock on by Diane Chakirai. Quick recovery from PE. Straight into the counter attack. Unfortunate knock on by Eagles. We are back to the scrum in the 22.
Very sloppy from Eaglesville. They had a good chance to counter-attack, but the 15 seem to have knocked on the ball. Now, hopefully, the PE boys are in the Eaglesville half. What can they do?
I believe they can do a lot, but as we've mentioned before, Eagles' rush defense is proving to be a hurdle, a tough one for them to overcome. So we just have to see what Prince Edward decides to do.
Rabunda with the ball in to Tatenda Kamuvumbi, and it seems like a set-piece move, but that was a very bad move, as the boy has actually knocked on the ball. And Darren Taukirai with a burst into the scene, the 15 fullback.
Still Eagles or ball to Tanya Shahungwe to Christian Matarano. He's brought down to ground. Nolan Gomba again to Tanaka Masawi. Tanaka Masawi opting for the kick. Lovely kick. Nice rush defense from Gorem Sandu. Seems Eagles have turned over ball. Knock on by Eagles or advantage PE.
The PE boys wanting to running it run it from their 22. As we can see, the boys. Ooh, big booba from the number 1 there.
Yes, big hits indeed. PE boys are famous for their big hits. Tatenda Kamvumbi to the wing. Lovely step from the 14. Still Prince Edward ball. To Kamvumbi. To Bongani. Massive hit from Bongani. Still PE.
Prince Edward coming through with some big hits, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but it's a knock-on from the number 10. He just ruined the momentum of the whole game. He hadn't heard the whistle and he went on to dive, but the rest had already blown the whistle.
Unfortunately, no try. Ladies and gentlemen, we are brought back for the knock-on. Prince Edward ball.
What a shame for the boy. He had already dove and he was actually in spirits, but they have to take it back to the knock-on.
Scrum, Eaglesville ball.
Seems like a close encounter, my friend. The two teams are going head-to-head, and this is Eaglesville ball in their half. I think they should go for territory, clear their lines, not play it in their half.
I agree with you there. However, they have conceded a penalty to Prince Edward, and we are going to see what Prince Edward is going to do. Unfortunately, there seems to be an injury. There seems to be an injury on the field. Medical attention has rushed onto the field. The big boy seems to have brushed it off. It is a tough sport to play, and you have to be a certain...
Oh, a mistake there, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't a try. It was taken back for a knock-on. And now Prince Edward ball in Eaglesville half. The boys playing it from left to right. Oh, a big hit from the number 1 there. And the boys seem to be folding, going to the left, but it's knock-on. The Eaglesville boys' rush defense has worked again.
Yes, I believe the boys are strong in their defense, and it helps that they are on home ground in front of home supporters and parents as well. They are part of them in the game.
This could be the 10th scrum of the day today. The boys are not playing quite well, but hopefully from this set piece they can get out of their half and we see more fluidity from the boys.
Yes, I believe more fluidity is what is needed indeed if they are going to come out victorious. However, right now both teams are evenly matched head to head, and it is always a spectacle to watch these two teams go at it. The ball to Donomiaka. Donomiaka. Oh, what a massive hit from PE.
The boys playing some very obvious rugby going down the line, and that really set off the Prince Edward Tigers, and they have now gotten a penalty in Eaglesville half. What should they do, my friend?
I believe they should go for poles, easy points. However, the PE boys are well known for their physicality, and they might just decide to run it. What do you think they should do?
Considering how big their forwards are and the massive hits they've been taking, I think they should go for the tap and go, which they have done. And the forward is going, and he's eventually stopped.
Prince Edward again in familiar territory, edging closer and closer to the Eaglesville try line. However, will Eaglesville's defense be a match and stop them, or will they cross over? And it seems PE have crossed over. Unfortunately, it is a forward pass, and they are being brought back for the scrum.
The ref has taken it back to penalty advantage, Prince Edward. It is not a try. And the 9 not taking on the ref's mark, taken back. And the Prince Edward forwards have taken a hit again. And it's try time, Prince Edward. Very sloppy defense from Eaglesville.
Very sloppy defense indeed. With the conversion to come, Prince Edward seem to be the team. The current score right now is 10-5 with a conversion to come. Prince Edward seem to be the team to do the job. However, Eagles are huddled up yet again, discussing their next plan of attack.
The Eaglesville boys have suddenly switched off after some very good momentum. Hopefully the coaches can align the boys and get them in check. And now we see Tatena Kamupvimbi again, the number 10 from the Prince Edward Tigers, lining up his kick. His last kick was quite bad. It went slightly to the right. What can he do this time to change?
I believe he should just get his bearings and take his time. Kicking is a very complex art in the sport of rugby. As we await the kick. Unfortunately, Kamvumbi has missed yet another conversion.
And the Eaglesville boys are going for another restart. I believe they should do better in their defense because they are conceding a lot of loose balls and two-man tackles, so they should do better.
Yes, Masawi's previous kick was not 10. However, I think he can improve on this one. A big chase is needed from the boys. And another try to get them back in the game. Kick off Masawi. Beautiful kick. Nice and deep.
And the kick has gone deep. Prince Edward under a lot of pressure. And the boy tries to run it from his own half. And he's taken out. And it's Eaglesville boy in the 5 meter of Prince Edward. What should they do, my friend?
I believe that was a very unwise decision. Whenever you are in your own half and there's pressure put on you, the best option is to clear the ball out. And now Prince Edward are facing the consequences of not doing that. Eagles have proven that the offensive power of a lineout is quite good, and hopefully they'll be able to put in a try.
Attacking opportunity for Eaglesville. As you can see, Alison Milanzi with the ball, and the referee taking another restart.
Yes, Eagles seem to be preparing for a lovely set piece here. Keeping Prince Edward on their toes.
Alison Milanzi with the short feed, but it doesn't go to ground. And it's a short man line. Oh, and the ref calls for a free kick. Because they did not match the numbers that were required. Oh, and apparently it's Prince Edward ball because Eaglesville had not matched the Prince Edward numbers. And the boys ball again. That was a very foolish move from the Prince Edward Tigers, running it from their own 22.
Yes, very foolish move indeed, and fantastic defense from the Eagles boys. Hopefully they'll be able to do something with this scrum yet again. They are in a very good position, and most teams in positions like these are able to draw blood. The score is 10-5, and Eagles are in possession. Lona Ngomba to put the ball in. What do you reckon they should do here?
I believe they should keep it tight, no funny passes, no funny offloads, because that is what will win them the game. So let's see how they play. And Nathaniel Hunga with the pickup, but he's met well in the tackle.
Yes, that was a bit slow from Taninga Shahungwe. However, the ball is out to Darren Chakirai. Unfortunate kick. Prince Edward chasing for the ball. They've collected well. Lovely tackle from Tanaka Masawi. Prince Edward still maintain possession. Prince Edward 7 to the Prince Edward 6. Prince Edward still in possession. Ball is out to Kamvumbi. Unfortunate knock-on from Prince Edward's number 1. Possession is with Eaglesville. Lovely step from the Impala. Oh my word, what a massive hit. Tanaka Masawi with the ball, Cheza with the ball. Alison lands with the ball. Lovely, fantastic offload to Dwayne Gomo. Dwayne Gomo with the try line in his sights. Massive hit.
Massive hit indeed. And it has stirred up the crowd. And they are on their feet. Massive hit from the fullback, Ethan Chitendeni. Sorry, the center. But the boys, this is some lovely rugby, gentlemen and gentlemen. Massive hits from Prince Edward.
Yes, a massive hit indeed. However, it is not. Yes, a massive hit indeed, and it has set the PE crowd into an uproar. They have found their motivation to sing yet again and go behind their boys. However, they are showing some unsportsmanship.
As we can see, the PE boys are singing their former old boy, Dwayne Gomo. But I don't think that will take him off guard. He will continue going hard and trying to get that try.
Yes, what a lovely run from Dwayne Gomo, and hopefully we'll be expecting more. There seems to be an injury on the field. Substitution is being called for a blood injury. Unfortunately, it is Takuzo Cheza. The big boy seems to be okay. However, the ref insists. Ladies and gentlemen, as we wait for the substitution, Eagles are yet again in a very, very advantageous position. What do you reckon they should do here? My apologies, it is Prince Edward Ball. What do you reckon they should do here?
Prince Edward have not been very good with their line out, so I believe they should just set it up and prepare for the kick so that they get out of their half.
Yes, I agree with you. Running the ball in your own half is a very, very bad decision to make. And hopefully they've learned from their past mistake. And it is Eaglesvale ball. Eaglesvale maintain possession. Luther Lovu with a big carry.
The boys going for the yadi, which is a pick and go. But being driven backwards, hopefully they can gain momentum and score a try from this opportunity. Go forward ball from the Eaglesville boys, still picking and going. Hopefully they can get an opportunity and score points. Another pick and go from the forward. Another pick and go from Alison Milanzi, the number 2. Another pick and go from Tafadzwa Mabika. Oh, and he's held up. Unfortunate for the Eaglesville boys, but very good momentum.
Yes, very good momentum and a good valiant effort. We are going for the drop goal. It is the goal line dropout. It is Kamvumbi with the ball. He chooses to go deep. Lovely catch from Denel Miyaka, the 12th. He's met well by Kamvumbi.
And the Eaglesville boys are still in the Prince Edward. And big carry from Christian Matarirano. The Eaglesville boys are moving the ball very well. Denel Miyaka to Darren Chakirai to Taombera Chivanga. And Chivanga has gone on a good run. And unfortunately, he's tackled before the line. The Eaglesville boys moving the boys very well.
Yes, the Eaglesville boys are edging closer and closer to the try line. It is Tanaka Masawi playing Tanatsiro Chikuyo. He decides to go in himself. Eagles are still within possession. The forwards deciding to go for it. That is what's costing the Eaglesville side as well as the Prince Edward side. However, at the moment, Prince Edward are in front.
As we can see, the Prince Edward Tigers rushing to their coach, Sean D'Souza. Hopefully they can get some tactical advice and improve from their mistakes in the first half. And as we can see also, the boys, Eaglesville boys have huddled behind the goalpost with their coach Cyprian Mandengi, and hopefully he can give them some tips on their mistakes as well.
Yes, I believe the tactical advice from both coaches is going to play a pivotal role in the second half.
Very interesting encounter indeed, and it lived up to the expectation. The boys are going head to head. A lot of mistakes. Both teams could have scored several tries, but you know, that's how the game goes.
Tagunda, as an ex-Valiant yourself, how are you feeling about your boys' side?
This could be one of the best Eaglesville sides I have seen in a while, because I think the last game between Prince Edward and Eaglesville was in 2017, where we narrowly lost, and that was a quite good side. And Eaglesville have been going through a transformation stage, rebuilding the team, and this team seems to be very good, and they are matching everything, technical ability, skills, and power. have everything to lose and Eagles will have everything to win. So let's see how the second half goes. Let's go first half. receiving, going from left to right, and kickoff is moments away.
Yes, I believe it is very commendable that Eaglesville have not lost hope, considering that they are facing Prince Edward, one of the biggest schools in schoolboy rugby, and that they are standing face to face with them. Kind of biblical, don't you think? A David versus Goliath.
Very biblical, David versus Goliath. But let's see if David can pick up his stones from where he left off. And Masawi with a good catch and a very good clearance. And that is not a very good kick from the captain, Tanaka Masawi. Hopefully they can bounce back from his mistake.
Mistakes are bound to be made, but it is the recovery from them that truly matters. At the end of the day, it is the score that will matter, whether one team will win by a point or whether it will be a draw. Time is off. We seem to be awaiting the ball, which has ironically been stuck in a tree. Quite funny, don't you think?
Yeah, very funny that the ball is stuck in the tree, but play has been stopped and time has been stopped. The ball is now back on the pitch.
It is Prince Edward with the go-forward ball. Prince Edward still going forward. A very big push from the forwards. Maul has been formed. It is not so clear where the ball is, but ball is out and Prince Edward are in possession. There seems to be another injury on the field. Seems to be Tinawimbe Sandu. Lovely tackle from the 12th, Donomiaka. Yet another lovely tackle coming in. Unfortunate miss by Owuru there.
The Eaglesville boys defending with their lives, as we can see. Now we hope they can keep defending and stop the Prince Edward boys from scoring a try. And the Prince Edward boys have an opportunity, and Chigubu goes over. That is very poor defending from Eaglesville. But give it to Prince Edward. They are playing very well, moving the ball quickly through their hands, as the ball travels faster than the man.
Yes, unfortunately, Eagles were beat with a bit of an overlap there. However, they were a man down. Tinawimbe Sandu seems to be injured and seems to be being escorted off the field. Prince Edward with another lovely try. The score is 15-5 with a conversion to come. Eagles have huddled up yet again to discuss another plan of attack.
And now conversion to come. As we can see, they have changed the kicker, and it is now the captain, Takunda Jifamba, who is taking the conversion. Let's see how he does, ladies and gentlemen. The Prince Edward supporters have suddenly kept quiet, respecting the kicker. Let's see how it goes.
Unfortunate miss from the 8th and the captain. A very shameful jog back to the center. However, Eagles are with the restart. Ladies and gentlemen, in front of me is our very own 12th, Donomiaka.
And now the Eaglesville boys looking to bounce back. A restart from the captain, Tanaka Masawi. Let's see what he does with this kick and bring the boys back on the front foot.
Fantastic game from Donomiaka. He has been very solid in his defense and his offensive lines.
Tanaka Masawi to restart us. Let's see how it goes. Very deep kick and very high-hanging kick. And the forward fails to regather it, and now Eagles are in a very good position to score points.
Yes, I believe here there is no room for error, and Eagles should get into the try box.
Yes, I believe they should punish them for their mistakes, and let's see what they do since this is a set piece. Maybe a set piece move, maybe a dummy, a shimmy go.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there's been a change. We have Ethan Mawoko who has come on for Tidewimbe Gorim Sandu.
And a big shot from PE, but the boys have eventually regathered the ball, and Prince Edward has the ball in their half, and they should definitely clear their lines. And Eagles will now have a penalty advantage for the Prince Edward boys diving in the ruck. And they're still trying to play. Still under advantage, and the ref takes them back to the penalty advantage.
It is the captain with a quick tap. Fortunately, they've slowed it down.
What should you do? Tap the ball or go for points?
I believe an easy 3 points would be nice, but they've decided to tap and go for the run. Eagles are very, very close to the PE try line. Driven back, unfortunately.
The Eaglesville boys keep on doing the yaddy, which is a pick and go. And now the boys gone to the line. And the boys have knocked the ball on. Oh my word.
Unfortunate knock on by the captain there, Prince Edward ball. It is one of the twins with the ball, a massive hit there. It is still Prince Edward ball. A bit of a scrappy ball that once. A big run from the forwards, a big run from the 7, and an orthodox offload back to the 15, to the 14, one of the twins. He decides to give us a little show and go. Brought down. It's the captain with the ball to the big boy. The big boy seems to have been held up.
And the ref takes it back for a high tackle on the Prince Edward boy. What should they do, my friend, as they are now in the Eaglesville half and looking to get points?
I believe it is inconsequential, whatever we decide, because PE are quite the physical side and they will choose to run the ball. It is the 8th man with a big hit.
With a massive hit from the Prince Edward boy, which has left the boy on his back. Oh my word, I hope the boy is okay. Play has been stopped.
An unfortunate head collision. Christian Matarano can be seen on the ground. Medical attention has rushed into the field. Play has been stopped, and the ref is kindly asking the players to give him space. Unfortunately, the ref is calling for a forced substitution because of the head injury.
Oh, very unfortunate for the boy to go out in such a way. And he has to be forced off. Very unfortunate for Christian Matarano. But we have seen the introduction of Anashe Matuku to take his place. And it is now Prince Eaglesville ball.
Thank you to Christian Matarano for his valiant efforts in the game. It is a scrum down, Prince Edward ball.
My mistake, the Eaglesville ball. Scrum down, the ref has given the ball to Eaglesville. Eaglesville in their half, I believe they should clear their lines and try and gain territory and play in Prince Edward's half so as to get more points. And now looking back at that penalty, if they had gone for points, they would have points on the board right now because it's now a matter of scoreboard pressure.
Yes, I believe structure is really important, and it's in moments like those that the right decision has to be made. Unfortunately, it wasn't, and it is a short arm penalty to Eaglesville.
For an early shove, and the boys take it quick. Nolan Gomba taps it, gives it to Nathaniel Ungwe, and he's slipping out of tackles and going forward. And the boys were not 10, so the ref has taken them forward for a mark.
Yes, Eagles are possession yet again. Tanaka Masawi takes the ball to boot. Unfortunately, no, it is Tawana Nyasho Hungwe. Met well in contact. Eagles will manage. Oh, unfortunately, Eagles will have lost position. Eagles have regained position. They're edging closer and closer. Almost into the 22 of Prince Edward. Chakuzo Cheza with a big carry. Chakuzo Cheza almost broken through. Still Eagles on board. To Darren Chakarai. Darren Chakarai fending off tackles. Nolan Gomba with the ball. Unfortunate little slip up. Penalty.
High tackle to Nolan Gomba, and the captain has scored for post finally. Finally, an opportunity for Eaglesville to get points on the board. Very good play from Eaglesville as well, and gotta commend it to Prince Edward for the good defense.
Yes, and as I have mentioned earlier, Tanaka is quite skillful with the boot, and surely this is going to be an easy 3 points for the Eaglesville side as we await for the kick.
Tanaka Masawi lining up his kick. He has to get this over to get within a try and a conversion of Prince Edward's score of 15. Let's see how it goes. The boy lining up his kick. And the Prince Edward boy is not respecting the kicker again as he is about to take his kick. And it is over. The score now reads 8-15. Good kick from Tanaka Masawi.
Lovely kick from Tanaka Masawi, and we are back again to the center for the restart. The Eaglesville boys are showing very good spirits and have not decided to give up, and they are still in the fight. Prince Edward taking their time for the restart.
The Prince Edward boys seem to be arguing about something. As the boys now on the field, they have taken the restart, and it seems as if it is one of the twins, Chitendeni, taking the ball in the number 13 shirt.
Yes, and the other twin here preparing for the chase. Lovely first catch from Tanaka Masawi. Good hands from Denomiyaka. Unfortunate little fumble there. Eagles will manage to maintain possession. Unfortunately, there's been a knock-on and possession has been conceded to Prince Edward. Yet again, this is a very dangerous place to give up possession. What do you think?
Well, Eagles have made a lot of mistakes today, and they're going to be punished if they keep making those mistakes. But nevertheless, they can still bounce back and recover from those mistakes. Now they have to defend and stop the Prince Edward boys from running it in their half.
Yes, I agree with you there as we wait for play to resume. The Prince Edward support as lively as usual. It is their right to be. However, the game is not over yet and they might be in for a surprise. This team is well known for its comebacks, just like the one against CBC 2015 in favor of Eaglesville.
Prince Edward also coming off an impressive win against Eucharist 27-5. So hopefully they can give us a show, and they have been, but a lot of mistakes and a lot of knock-ons in their play. Hopefully they can get better, and let's see what they do from this set piece.
And ball is out. An 8th man carry and offload to the 9. Unfortunate fumble there. Metwell in contact. Still edging forward. Still Prince Edward ball. Unfortunately, he has been turned over. Still Prince Edward ball. Advantage to Prince Edward for the knock-on. Still Prince Edward ball to Earl, one of the twins, Metwell. He is held up. They're pushing him out. Unfortunately, his knees are down. Eagles needs to release. Sloppy release. Scrum back to Eaglesville.
Prince Edward have been taken back for a scrum in their favor. And as you can see, some new substitutes have been introduced by Prince Edward. A lot of players leaving the field. They are trying to switch it up, and let's see how that goes.
Yes, new blood has been introduced onto the field, and hopefully they will have an impact on the game. It is Prince Edward ball as we await for the restart. Time is back on.
As I mentioned earlier, Eagles will be punished because they are making a lot of mistakes, especially in defense, and they need to improve if they want to win this game, but they still can do it. The ref calls for a re-scrum because the forwards in the front row were going up, so see another scrum, Prince Edward ball.
Yes, the scrums so far have been quite good. Ball is in, Prince Edward ball. The 9 plays the 10. Fantastic leg drive from the number 18 there to the 23. Met well in contact. Very good defense, a little fumble from the PE 9.
And it is a knock on Prince Edward. Very good rush defense from Eaglesvale, and hopefully they can get momentum from this turnover.
Yes, indeed, and I believe that now is the moment for Eaglesvale to really get back in the game as we wait for the restart. How has the game been for you, Takunda?
Very exasperating and very exhilarating, but nevertheless I'm flabbergasted by the way Eaglesville has played today, and mesmerizing play from Prince Edward. Gotta give it to them. Very good, two quick tries in the first half, but if they can carry on this momentum, they will definitely win. But Eagles will still have it, and they can still do it.
Nolangomba with the ball to Ethan Mawoko. Nolangomba with a very good fake. Unfortunate fumble by Chivanga. One of the twins has capitalized and turned over the ball to Prince Edward.
And unfortunately, Eagles were the go forward ball, but they knocked the ball in contact, and it is now scrum Prince Edward ball. As I mentioned earlier, Hector, these mistakes are going to cost them because they had a very good opportunity to go forward, but they have knocked the ball, and it is now Prince Edward in possession. But nevertheless, very good play for Eaglesville, and hopefully they can bounce back going. That is the most important thing, to bounce back after you've made mistakes.
Yes, I agree with you there. The very most important thing in this sport is to fight until the very end, until the last whistle and the last moment. Scrum down, Prince Edward ball.
As we can see, Tadio Nashichuto with ball in hand, going to feed the scrum. When Eagles in their own half, I believe they should clear their lines and gain territory. What do you think?
I believe so too. Tigers are running the ball. Lovely show and go. What a lovely break from the 15 there. He's still going, Brought down.
Brought down in a high tackle, and the ref is now called for advantage Prince Edward. They're under a penalty advantage, and very good defense from Eaglesville, but committing a foul in the process. And Prince Edward now moving the ball. Oh, he tried to intercept, but he couldn't. A bit of a scuffle between the boys, but that's nothing. And the ref has shown the player a yellow card for the intentional knock. And it is now Prince Edward with advantage as they have a penalty inside Eaglesville half.
Unfortunately, Eagles are now a man down, and it is going to make things tougher. However, I believe the boys still have what it takes, and they just might be in it.
Prince Edward with a very good opportunity to score a try now, or points rather, but let's see what they do. Should they go for points or go in the corner and try and mold it and maybe get 5 points?
As I've said before, Prince Edward are quite the physical side, and I believe that they're going to take the ball up.
The referee calling Tanaka Masawi, the captain, to talk to him about the discipline of his players. Discipline plays a very key role in a high-pressure game like this one. And I believe if these boys want to win this game, they will have to have their discipline up there.
Yes, I agree with you. Discipline is the backbone of the sport. Without it, rugby wouldn't exist. And the ref is giving them a little word. Oh, my word. The ref has shown yet another yellow card. That means Eaglesvale is now down to 13 men.
And I believe that yellow card was for dissent or a high tackle, but the referee is not happy about it and he has sent off the player. Eaglesvale down to 13 men. Is there a way back for Eaglesvale?
That's a tough one. However, Prince Edward have knocked on the ball.
And a bit of a scuffle after the captain knocks on the ball. But obviously Eaglesville will be very happy to clear their lines and get out of their 22.
Yes, a bit of butterfingers from the captain there, and Eaglesville seem to be able to opportunize here. I believe they should clear their lines and not take any risks, considering that they are down to 13 men.
This David and Goliath showdown has gone down to the wire, really, with David failing to pick up his tones, actually losing some of them as they are men down, 2 men down indeed, and they will have to fight very hard for them to win this game. Let's see what they do from this set piece with Nolan Gomba with ball in hand, feeding the scrum, and the ref about to call for the scrum.
Yes, Nolan with ball in hand, and play momentarily about to begin.
As we can hear, the PE boys are very lively for this game as they've woken up and they are now singing, cheering the boys on. And a very good kick from Tanaka Masawi, taking the boys out of their 22 just by the 10-meter line. They now have an opportunity to defend their lines and maybe get into the Prince Edward Tigers half.
Yes, definitely. Right now the game is all about territory and who has more. And I believe if Eagles are to stand a chance or to reduce the point deficit, they really have to make something out of this. Fantastic bit of rugby we've been watching today. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree. The Prince Edward boys moving with ball on, and they have unfortunately knocked it on in contact. And the referee will take it back to the knock on. Unfortunate for the Prince Edward Tigers, but gotta give it to the Eaglesville boys for the very solid defense. Massive hit in the midfield.
Yes, that massive hit was courtesy of Takuzo Cheza. My apologies, courtesy of Taombere Chivanga.
The Eaglesville boys have gained momentum again. Let's see what they do from this set piece, as they are still looking to get territory and get into Prince Edward Tigers half. And the referee has taken the flank out of the scrum so as to even the play out because the Eaglesville boys are a man short.
Ball is out, play to Tanaka Masawi to Tono Muyaka. Lovely run from Tono Muyaka. He's still going, show and go from Muyaka. What a fantastic offload to Chivanga. Eagles will still manage to retain possession. Eagles will ball.
Very good break from Tonewe Muyaka. What a line. And now the Eaglesville boys are on the front foot with Alison Milanzi moving the ball, but very stingy there. Didn't pass the ball. After all, ball moves faster than man. And now they are moving the ball, and Tonewe Muyaka with another very good carry. And the Eaglesville boys are moving the ball, and they are trying and get points on the board, and they are moving. Well met in the tackle, very sloppy from the Eaglesville boy going that high. And they are now moving the ball in the midfield. Nathaniel Hungwe to Anashe Matuku with a very good carry, and he has been high tackled. Let's see what happens after this play. And the referee takes it back to the penalty advantage, but there seems to be a man down. Hopefully he's okay.
Yes, hopefully he's okay, but talk about an intense passage of play. Denal Miyaka with his fantastic carries and Tanaka Masai with his tactical offensive ability.
Yes, very good technical and tactical abilities from the boys. Hopefully they can keep this up throughout the rest of the game if they want to win. And now the score reads 8-15, and Eaglesvale with the penalty straight in front of the post. I believe they should go for points because it's all about scoreboard pressure now. If they want to win the game, they have to be within Eaglesvale's. They have to be within the Tigers' score.
Yes, I agree with you there. Eaglesvale ball, and they have decided to go for posts, just as you mentioned.
Yes, very good decision from the captain Tanaka Masawi to go for post, and which will bring them within very few points to Prince Edward's score. Hopefully he can get this over and get his team on the front foot.
As we mentioned before at the start of the game, very few clashes between these two sides, but it is always a close game. If Masawi makes this, it will be 11-15, and the game will only be within 3 points for the Eagles of Fire Spitters.
Within 4.
Now we see Tanaka Masawi, the captain, lining up for his second conversion of the game. Hopefully you get this over and get his team within 4 points of Prince Edward.
Yes, indeed. What a lovely boost from Tanaka Masawi. Ladies and gentlemen, the score reads 11-15.
The Eaglesvale boys really going on, and with 2 men short, they are playing impressive rugby. Gotta give it to them. And now the Prince Edward boys heads are down, but I believe they can still give the Eaglesvale boys a fight if they continue with this great momentum. With time running out, the boys will want to run it deep, but that will be costly. So let's see how this restart goes.
Yes, it's moments like these where perfection, utmost perfection is required from Eagles' side. What a lovely catch from Chivanga. Beautiful step there. He fends off one tackle, brought down by the other. Nolan Gomba plays the ball. Anasha Matuku, Luther Lovu. Met well in the tackle. Still Eagles ball. Back to Alison Milanzi. He breaks Alison Milanzi. Alison Milanzi. What a lovely carry from the old PE boy. Unfortunately, there seems to be a player down. Janomiyaka. Hey, a bit of a little traffic there. Ref has decided to stop play for the safety of the medical staff.
And the number 4 was down. Hopefully he is okay. And the referee has called for a scrum Eaglesvale boy to restart play because play had been stopped by the medical staff who had been in the ground. Hopefully Eaglesvale will still have the momentum they had before the restart.
11-15, quite the scoreline. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree, very much expected because all their encounters have been quite close. As we can see, the 15 is back on the field, Darren Chakirai, after he was given a yellow card. And hopefully the boys can continue with the momentum they had before the game. And the ref calling for a substitute as the player seems to be concussed.
Yes, safety is quite an important issue in the game of rugby. Despite the boys always wanting to stay on the field, it's really the ref's job to look out for the players as well as it's the players' job to look out for themselves.
Yes, safety above all. We may want the game to flow, but if the players are not safe, then we cannot play. And now, reset, scrum, Eaglesvale ball. What should they do? They are on their own half, but outside the 22.
I believe they should be a bit risky, yeah? And run the ball a bit.
Running the ball would be very, very, very risky, and I don't know if that's a risk they are willing to take.
However, it's times like these where you require a little bit of magic, a little bit of luck. After all, luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Wouldn't you agree?
Very much. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity, but I believe the boys, do not believe in luck, and they are going to work hard to end this win. And if they are to win, it will be very massive for them, because the last time they beat Prince Edward was in 2007 at the Kotko tournament. So if they can do it again, that would be very spectacular for them.
Spectacular indeed. And as we await for the restart, Eaglesvale ball. Nola Ngomba with ball in hand.
Nolan Gomba feeds the scrum. The scrum is being driven back, but short arm to Eaglesville, because. And they are now back to Nakamasau with a counter, and Mabika with a big hit. What a hit!
Right, what a big hit from Tafato Mabika there, giving them more momentum. Ball still in Eaglesville's hands. Darren Chucky Ryan, Tonomi Yaka brought down. Has PE managed to turn over possession? Yes, they have.
And the referee seems to have stopped play, and it's penalty Prince Edward. I think it is for a high tackle on the Prince Edward boy. And the Prince Edward boys are now on the front foot with a massive hit in the midfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, Prince Edward still with ball to the 6. Nice short pass. A bit of a messy ball there. Eagles will have turned over possession. Alison Milanzi with the ball. He's about to break. Unfortunately, he's been brought down. Eagles will still with ball. Tanatsiro Chikuyo with the ball. Tanaka Masawi with a little fend. A little penalty.
Ooh, and the head collision with the boy from PE. The boy from PE is down. Hopefully he's okay. But Eaglesville bringing in their underdog game. They have really came to the test today, and they are really showing Prince Edward what they are made of. What do you think of that, sir?
Yes, I believe so. Eagles have really risen up to the occasion, and despite them being the underdogs in this match, they've really proven that they have what it takes to take on any team. And it's really about heart. Eagles really, really want it.
Oh, very unfortunate to see the boy in 23 go off the field like that. Hopefully he's okay. And the boys were brought back because play was not yet started and time was still off. The boy was taken back for the mark.
Quite the explosive player, isn't he, Tanaka Masawi?
And this is a high tackle, penalty, and the Eaglesville boys have tapped it. And it is Nathaniel Hungwe going for the massive hit, but he's met well by the Prince Edward boys, and they rock and look to go forward again. Ooh, very good offload in contact, and Mabika still going. Boy is brought on his A game today.
Nolan Gomba to Tanatsiro Chikuyo. Tanatsiro Chikuyo breaks. Held up in contact. Tanaka Masawi, captain with the ball. Still Eaglesville ball. Gomba plays Chikuyo yet again. Chikuyo to Cheza. Cheza met well by two big boys. Still Eaglesville ball. However, Eagles will have lost possession. Prince Edward ball.
Unfortunately, Prince Edward knocked the ball on in contact, and it is still Eagles. Two teams are going back and forth at each other. Who do you think will win in this encounter?
I'm quite unsure, but I am in favor of Eagles. They have really kept us on our toes in moments that we thought they would definitely lose. However, they keep bouncing back, and that is truly the beauty of the game.
And now Eaglesville with a set piece in Prince Edward half. Hopefully they can do their best and convert points from this opportunity. With the feed, the 8th man picks up and with a massive hit on the 10. And the Eaglesville boys are now in the Prince Edward half, and the 9 with a pick, and he goes, and the man is taken down, and they keep going. Good momentum from Eaglesville.
A try right now will be a blessing from heaven for Eaglesville. Cheza with the ball in hand, sets it up. Nolan Gomba plays the 7, Dwayne Gomo with a little step. He's still driving, he's still going forward, A lovely leg drive from Dwayne Gomo.
Oh, very good turnover from Tafadzo Mabika, stealing the ball back to Eaglesville. And Alison Milanzi with a very huge carry, but met well in the tackle.
Yes, Eagles will still manage to retain possession. Tauningashwa Hungo with ball in hand. He's been brought down. Eagles are still with the ball. Nolan plays to Tanaka Masawi. Tanaka Masawi with a beautiful fake. Eagles with ball. Nolan Gomba. Tanya Shawunga with another big carry.
And the boys are struggling to keep him quiet the whole game. And still, Donel Miyaka with the ball to Anashe Matuku. Oh my word. Very bad tackle. But time is still there. The boys still have to play. The game is still up for grabs. They can still win it. But it is Prince Edward ball. Line out. And the boys had momentum, but they just lost it with that very bad pass. What do you think they should do after such a setback?
Massive setback indeed, considering that the momentum they had gained. However, they are still in the game and they just need just one turnover and a bit of magic. And I'm sure they will come out victorious.
And the Prince Edward boys in their half looking to gain territory. And the throw is straight, is not straight. Oh my word! Eaglesville with another opportunity to score points.
Yes, another beautiful opportunity for Eagles to score points. I believe that they should utilize their offensive power in the line and come back to the forwards just in case they mess up a bit.
The Eaglesville boys have really shown and given it their all today. Despite all the odds, they've played very well. And hopefully they can convert points from this set piece in the middle of the ground. And it is Nolan Gomba with ball in hand in the dying minutes of the game. Oh my word, it is turnover. Oh, sorry, my apologies. The referee calls for a re-scrum and it is still Eaglesville ball. Seems to be an error in the setup of the scrum. Hopefully the boys can feed the scrum and play well as they have been the whole game.
Yes. Nolan Gomba with ball in hand. An eighth-man break. Met well in contact. Nolan Gomba to Tanaka Masawi to Darren Chakirai. Darren Chakirai fends off the tackle. Darren Chakirai to Ethan Mawoko to Owuru. Kusi.
Oh my word, what was that high tackle for? That was not even necessary. The ref is reaching for his pocket and it's a yellow card to Prince Edward for that high tackle. That was so unnecessary. And Eagles were with another opportunity to score points. What a massive game we have on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, again, it all comes down to the discipline, and this yellow card might just cost Eaglesville. My apologies, might just cost Prince Edward. Masawi opts for the kick. Unfortunately, the ref has brought them back to the mark.
The ref consulting his AR before anything can be proceeded, and I'm sure he wants to know what happened before play. So it is a penalty, Eagles ball, and let's see what they do from this. And Anashe Matuku met well in the tackle, and it is a penalty, Eaglesville. They are now moving the ball, the 8 with a massive hit. And they are moving the ball quite well, the Eaglesville boys. And to Darren Chakirai, but he knocks the ball on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we come back to the penalty. This might very well be the last moments of the game. The ref seems to be reaching for his card. Yet another yellow card to Prince Edward. Discipline is really a big issue with this Prince Edward side, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, very ill discipline from both sides. And now Eaglesville with a chance to score points, and I think they are going to tap it again. I think they should go for the corner.
Despite... Ladies and gentlemen, these are the moments that we die for. These are the moments where heroes are born. Unfortunately,
Oh, and they've lost the ball, holding on to the ball. Very unfortunate for Eaglesville. They should have gone for post, but a bit of a scruffle there, but the ref has the situation under control. And now the Eaglesville players are looking to bounce back again.
yes, unfortunate turnover there. Despite time not being on Eagles' side, the boys still have their heads up, and hopefully, a miracle can occur. A deep kick from Kambumbi. Ethan Mawoko with the chase. He recollects. Ethan Mawoko with the hard run. A bit of a step. Ethan Mawoko, he's through. Unfortunate knock on by Ethan Mawoko. Prince Edward with ball in hand. Prince Edward still within possession and advantage. Prince Edward still going forward.
And Prince Edward with a knock-on advantage, and they are now playing in Eaglesville half with that advantage. Very sloppy from the Eaglesville boys. They should have gone for points, like I said, which would have got them in a better position in the game, but now they are on the back foot in their own half. And the boy has come from the side. The ref has reached out to his sock and he's shown him a yellow card for that foul. The captain has been shown a yellow card. And it is still Prince Edward penalty advantage.
Yes. Quite the pivotal yellow card as the captain has been sent off. However, it seems that the boys are not demotivated. And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that spells the end of the game. Eaglesville 11, Prince Edward 15. A very good game of rugby. Unfortunately, Eaglesville have not managed to come out on top.
Oh, very unfortunate for the Eaglesville boys. As we can see, they are very devastated to the loss. 11-15, very close encounter indeed. They gave it their all today. They really came out on top, but they failed to finish the game. But gotta give it to the Prince Edward Tigers for their massive intensity and massive hits early on in the game that won them this game.
Yes, indeed, we've got to give it to Prince Edward. What a fantastic game of rugby we've witnessed. A lovely show of sportsmanship as Eaglesville and the PE Tigers about to take a knee and pray.
on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It is the end of the game, and I am here with captain from Prince Edward, Choto Tadiwa. Sir, how did you find today's game?
It was very tough. Of course, we didn't expect that to end this way. But of course, Eagles were having the home advantage. It was supposed to go this way. So, of course, we got away with the win. But kudos to them, and thank you for seeing us as well.
Thank you for coming. And from here on out, what are some pointers that you take from this game? Things to help maybe improve future games that you have?
Well, first and foremost, I think the guys were underestimating. And this is something that we shouldn't do, especially when it comes regardless of whoever we are playing. Because you never know. People will come out guns blazing.
That is quite true. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, from Choto Tadiwa. Next we'll interview. Thank you. Next we'll...
It was a very challenging game. But obviously facing the bigger side, and arguably the bigger side in Schoolboy Rugby history, is always challenging. But our team, our boys, they're up for the fight. They came here, wanted it, and they were able to hold Prince Edward to a 15 level win.
I say that's a good score to hold. What are some pointers from the captains of Prince Edward and Eaglesvale? We hope you enjoyed this epic showdown, which again, Prince Edward has proven to be the top dog. Until next time. Good.